structure like our source structure, our structure. So once we have given this, we have to go to the source code, and now you can see that this has created importing tables, exporting exceptions first automatically. You have this IT select type SBIW T select optional, and IT fields type SBIW T fields optional. You can see here. You can see this is our internal table name. ET data is equal to our internal table, and this is our structure name, and ET source structure name is equal to our source structure name. So now we are going to create our functional module. So you can see that there is a function and end function. You have types of subprograms. You will see function, end function, method, end method, and another one is for the user exit. So here is three types of subprograms are there. I'm going to discuss about it tomorrow. So here you can see that we have created a functional module, and we have to write the code. Now you have to click with the statics. This is the keyword static C1. So we have initialized the C1 statics as cursor. So I'm going to explain the need for the cursor. Here, for example, you have a database. We are going to fetch the data from the database table, SPFLI. So we are going to fetch from data from the database table as the SPFLI, as we have discussed here. Here you have in this database you have this table here, SPFLI, and this is called database. From the database, we don't want to fetch it again and again. We don't I mean, from the presentation layer, we don't want to go to the database again and again, which will be bad for the performance. So that we have to create a cursor, and then from the cursor we can create multiple time extraction from the cursor, because when you load the data from the RSA3, when you go to the RSA3 and here you can see the extraction records per call are 100, and you have 10 calls. So it will, if you have 1000 fields or 950 fields, it will do the 10 rounds to the, I mean to the source. If you keep the source as a data source, I mean database table, then it will go to the database table to extract the data 10 times. So that will be bad for the performance reasons to strain database table like that. So we created a cursor C1. So that cursor is used to hold the data, and it will extract the all the data at once. For that purpose, we have created a cursor which is used to extract the data at once. we have initialized this. So in order to extract data at once from the database table, we have initialized a cursor. So this is the, I mean, from the database table SPFLI, we are going to extract the data to the cursor, and just in one round, we are going to extract the data. We are going to extract the data from SPFLI to cursor 1, and the cursor C1 will hold the data. All the data, it will extract all the data, 1000 records at once, and it will keep the data in the intermediate layer between the database layer and the presentation layer. It will hold the data in the intermediate layer. So for that purpose, we have initialized C1, and from here we are going to fetch the data multiple times. So by multiple times fetching the data, we can get the data into the RSA3. That means we are going to extract the data with the multiple fetching. So for this purpose, we are going to initialize the C1, and we are going to hold the data in C1, and then we are going to fetch it to the, I mean, uh, program RSA3, and extract the data in the multiple times. So that is the code, the purpose here. And further, we are starting to write now. Here you can see that for that purpose we have initialized C1 cursor. And now we want to add the ranges. Ranges are used for the, yesterday I have discussed about the ranges, because the ranges are used for, you can see ranges are used to declare the selections. There is a internal table called IT select, and this one holds this internal table holds fields, four fields called sign, option, low, high. So this internal table will have the fields, this field, Sign option low high. So in order to create the ranges, we have to edit this internal table. We have to create this internal table and fetch the data to this one. So in order to create the selection. So for this purpose, we are going to use ranges. So if you have, doubt, you should not hesitate to use Google for this, because in Google you can find the different codes for ranges and all. So you can merge the data. So you can see how to declare the ranges. You can see that there are threads and there are a lot of help in Google. So you can find what is the ranges and how to declare ranges from the help from the help.sap.com. So you will find the reasons and you will find the codes, etc. This is the SAP's help you will get for the ranges creation. So you can see, so like this, so you can get access the data, and you can create ranges, etc. So there are always there are new things to create in terms of coding. So once you get the requirement, according to the requirement, you have to create ranges, or if you have to create a program, then you have to create ranges and all according to the requirement. For that purpose, you have to look at sources like Google and mm, help.sap.com, and you can gather the information for the purpose. So you have to, in order to create ranges, you have to declare them first. So here you can see there is a char ID we are going to use as ranges. So for that we are going to use as ranges. So I have given r underscore char ID name, and that is what we are using for SPFLI char ID. So for SPFLI char ID we are using r underscore char ID as a range, and similarly we are using ranges. So now by giving r underscore char ID and r underscore con ID, by using we by taking the reference field SPFLI and the char ID and reference field SPFLI con ID, we are creating the ranges. It means whenever the user asks for the selection, for example, if the user is asking for the New York flights only, then all the New York flights will be filtered and all that information will be taken from SPFLI table con ID, connection ID. Like that, the